We're going to draw this. This is one type of mechanical drawing. And you see the radius is given, so small value, 919 is the maximum, right? And it's not given, it is in feet or inches or centimeters or whatever. So we open AutoCAD now. First we set the units, UNITS, enter. It's in decimal, precisions I need 00. And I keep it this one in centimeter now. Okay, we consider this is centimeter. If you do that, you need to go to annotation. Annotation from here, annotation. Then you need to go to dimensions. Then you get this window. This window you will be getting using a command which is called D enter. Then only you're going to get the same command. Then go to modify. Primary units. What you have given there, the same thing you have to give here also. Otherwise, when you check the measurement, it won't be visible, correct? So you use the units, it's decimal there. So here also should be decimal. If you use the units there, feet or inches, you have to use. So means engineering or architecture or whatever, you have to use the same thing here also. So after primary unit 00, we're going to keep OK, set current, close it. Okay. Then this icon is disturbing here, right? It's annoying. It's coming in the center. So you can use a command called UCS icon. I have discussed this before. Okay. Enter. Then no origin. You can click on no origin. So it go back to here. UCS icon, enter. If you want to go back, origin, OR, or you can press OR. UCS icon. If you don't want to see this one, you can switch off this one off. You see which is in the blue color? That is the shortcut you can enter, or you click over here off. So UCS icon on. UCS icon, no origin. So I prefer to do this one. So even if I drop like this, it will come, but it will go back to the same corner. Come back to our drawing now. So we're going to draw this. So you can see which is in the red color, that's a reference line, and remaining are the original drawing. So first we go to the center one. Center is 5 diameter. So yeah, before I want to say something, before drawing this, you should have one horizontal vertical line. That's called a reference line. Usually we can draw with a line tool like this. If your ortho is on, you get straight line. Ortho on, then you can create straight line, correct? So instead of this, I prefer to you one thing. I prefer to you, there is a command I'm saying X line. So you get a straight big line and horizontal and vertical. See, one, if you finish it, if you want to do it again, you can try spacebar. You know, spacebar is the last command. Or type again Excel, then you do horizontal and vertical also. Okay, one more time show you. Excel, enter. One I have done. If you want, you can do it vertical also at a time. But if it is missing, you need to press space again, then you can continue. Or you type again Excel. So we got, this is a reference line. Why I have drawn this one? This is an endless. If it is smaller or bigger, everything going to work over here. Otherwise, what happened? Maybe we draw a small one, a circle is bigger than that. So the size will have a variation. The small one is 5 diameter. So take a circle from here. Circle, this is radius. If you want diameter, you can go to diameter from here. Or take a circle. When you click here, why not able to snap here? Because your O snap might be off. So check your O snap is on now. Ensure inside, end point, midpoint, center point, intersection, in nearest. This thing should be on. Take a circle and click over here. Then before you click, you can change to diameter. Okay, you click on diameter. Then if I press 5, this is 5 diameter, smaller. So I'm going to zoom it here. Or you can draw like this from here, diameter, click here, 5, enter. Or you can do one thing, take the normal circle only. After one click, before do the next click, right click your mouse, diameter, 5. So anyone you use it, either you directly take from here or use this one and right click in diameter, or after clicking, click on that. Once you click over here, you click on this diameter. This is also fine. So we draw diameter 5. Next, if you want to draw this whole small circle, we should have a reference circle, which is 9 diameter. So draw a 9 diameter here. Right click, diameter 9. I prefer this one. And this circle is not here. On the center, you can see the one circle. That circle is given 2 diameter. Circle here, 2 diameter. Right click, diameter 2. How many number of circles? Sorry, it's not here. Here. Right click, diameter 2. How many circle? 1, 2, 3, 3 and 3. Total 6. So we are using array. There are 3 types of arrays are here. Here I'm using now polar array. So click on polar array, select this one, enter, and click over here in the midpoint. So you're going to get it, this one. So I'll explain to you what is array. Array is like, I have a circle here. Okay, around this, I want to keep other small circle. Maybe this is a table. I want to keep this all share around it. So we can use polar array. This is in a circle way. Select this one, enter. Then what it is saying? It is saying specify center point. Which is the center point? This is the center point. So click on this one. How many items? Anytime I can change it. 15. So 15 items or 12 items. Okay, you can enter this way. Even if you selected manually, also you can control this one. See, you switch off the ortho, you understand. Manually also you can control like this. Okay, this is polar array. If it is rectangular array, we have other options. I'll explain to you in the next session these two arrays. Okay, now only polar array just to draw this exercise. So we draw this 6 now. Then after that, we're going to do this one. Okay, for this exercise, you will be perfectly understand what is polar array. Okay, I'll just repeat this one more time for you to understand this one. I took polar array, select the circle, enter. Is asking specify the center of the array. Center of the circle is here. I mean, the array circle is here. How many items you want? 6. You enter the 6, then enter, done. Escape it, ensure you clear over here. Then draw outside, we have a circle. This is the reference line to get this shape. So this circle is given 19 diameter. So let me draw that. Or you can take from here diameter, 19 diameter. Then we want to draw this. So we have a small circle which is 0.5 radius. So radius is here, 0.5 radius. And the big circle is given. Big circle is given where? Here, 1 radius, right? So we draw 1 radius on here. 1 radius. Now what else the value is given? There is one circle goes over here. What is that? 16 diameter. So we choose that 16 diameter. 16. So these all information is given. So until that we have done. Now what we need, we got this circle, we got this circle, we got this circle. Now there is a line here and here. What is that? We don't know. We don't know the distance from here to here and here to here. To get this distance, what is the solution? Radius 1 is given. That means from the center to here, it is 1. So from center to up and center to down, this all will be 1. Radius means half of the diameter. So center to one border size is radius. So from here to here, it is 1. Here to here also 1. So we are using an offset command, O enter. Offset shortcut is O enter. And 1 enter. Select the circle to up, select the circle to down. So this is the radius was 1 this. So this also will be 1. I'm expecting when I check, it is perfect. Now I'm going to use trim tool, trim, cut here, cut here. Cut inside this two also. Cut even this two. Then inside this two. This circle. Even this also. Select and delete. We got that shape. Then this one no need to trim because one by one you need to trim. Instead of that, I'm just select and delete. Okay. Then when I do polar array, select one by one shape. In AutoCAD, you don't need to select shift or control to do multiple selection. Just select all the shape, enter, click on the midpoint. How many items are there? 12 items are there total. So enter 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. Of course, remaining is 6. 12 items are there. Then I take trim tool. Trim tool, TR is a shortcut, or from here. Then enter one more time. Trim, enter to execute it. Cut here, this. Actually, this is a final drawing. Okay. So just ensure once you finish this session, ensure you know polar array. This is the example of polar array.